excellent. So some of the Razor community might be listening going, maybe there's some money on the table. How many years far back can you kind of go back into this, or is it only relevant for the last year that was the financial year?
Certainly. With the R&D grant, we're currently August in 2017, so we can go back as far as the financial year 16-17. Right. We can only claim that 1 year retrospective. With the export grant, your first grant allows you to combine 2 financial years. So if you've done a lot of business in 15-16, 16-17, you can lump them together. Moving forward, you might think I'm going to spend more down the track, so you might want to wait and lump 16-17, 17-18 financial year together. So that first grant of the 8 with the export grant, there's only 8 with the export grant, that first grant you can combine 2 years to assist you. R&D, it's ongoing. Whenever you're doing things, you're reinventing things, you're reformulating, you can pick that grant up. There's no cap on that. But with the export grant, there is a cap on 8 years.
Perfect. Well, let's get to know you a little bit better. How did you make your first dollar?
I was a Sunday checkout chick at Hardboard Motors and Accessories. It was a sort of DIY sort of bikey car yard down in Hardboard in Sydney. I'm originally from Sydney, living in Melbourne now. But yes, first job was checkout chick at Hardboard Motors. Loved it.
Nice, excellent. And did you kind of always know that you were wired for business?
Pretty much. From the time I left school, I went into that creative sphere for a while. I did hairdressing and makeup artistry, but from the age of about 17, I became a freelance makeup artist and fashion stylist, and I've pretty much never worked for anyone else again. So around that 17, I've always kind of been self-employed, taken little projects on for people throughout the time, but pretty much always had my own business.
Yeah, and do you think that's something you were kind of born with, or was it your upbringing that kind of had you in an environment, or just a bug that you kind of caught and ran with?
I'm not really sure, because my mother and father were total opposites. My father worked 7 days a week. He had a pharmacy, and he was a very, very hard worker. We never took family holidays or anything like that, but Mum was that perfect stay-at-home mum who'd, have beautiful cakes and food all laid out for us at afternoon tea, and, we'd have home beautiful cooked dinners every night. So she was that real stay-at-home mum with not really much drive or ambition except for her children, whereas Dad on the other side was constantly working. So I guess I got a little bit of the bug from each of them.
Yeah, excellent. In the middle, and bit of inspiration from either side. Yeah, that's
perfectly said. Yeah.
Excellent.